Hi everyone, I'm Sharie Minions. I'm the Mayor for the City of Port Alberni and the elected spokesperson for Council for the City of Port Alberni, Beaver Creek, Sharie Creek, Sprout Lake and the Beaufort. And I'm here today, of course, with John McNabb, who is the electoral area director for Beaver Creek. And John and I wanted to just take a minute and provide a few updates with information for what's happening in the Valley. But first we wanted to just really importantly express our gratitude and thanks for the essential service workers in our community. There's so much work going on in the Alberni Valley right now, and most of it happening behind the scenes. Most of it we will never see and won't really know the extent of how hard people are working to keep us safe and healthy. But it's incredibly important, and we do want to make sure that everyone knows how appreciated they are. So we want to start by thanking the healthcare workers. Whether you're working at the hospital or in a care home, the work you're doing is incredibly important. We want to thank the ambulance attendants, our police officers, our firefighters who just today had to respond to a house fire where a family was displaced. And it's really easy to get caught up in all the work going into COVID-19 right now and forget that there are other emergencies going on at the same time. And this, for me, I think really highlights how important it is to keep physical distancing, to keep doing this work, because we're not only keeping ourselves safe, but we're keeping our emergency service workers safe, and those essential service workers, firefighters, ambulance, everyone, we're keeping them safe as well by staying home. And lastly, I want to just thank the City of Port Alberni and ACRD staff who worked incredibly hard today to help arrange accommodations and support services for the family that was displaced from that fire. The work that you're doing is incredibly important, and we thank you for that. And again, today we want to remind you that even though we are seeing really promising numbers and information coming out of the provincial government about how we are flattening the curve, we need you to keep doing that work. The numbers we're seeing are showing that what we're doing is working. And we need you to keep staying home. We need you to keep improving your habits as you have. We've seen some really great examples of people implementing going to the grocery store once a week, having one person go instead of multiple, and whenever they need to. People are planning ahead, and people are going out of their way to physical distance, stay home, and keep everyone safe. We all have a role to play in the work that's going on around COVID-19, and it may feel like you're just staying home, but what you're actually doing is keeping yourself safe, keeping your loved ones safe, and keeping our emergency service workers safe. So thank you very much for all that you are doing, and please keep doing it. And now I just want to introduce John McNabb to give an update on the provincial burn restrictions.
Hello everyone. One thing I'd like to clarify is the burning regulations in the Alberni Valley, and in fact the province of British Columbia. Since last week, the only legal burning in the Alberni Valley and the rest of British Columbia is the campfire. And a campfire is described as a fire that is 18 inches by 18 inches, 18 inches high and 18 inches wide, or a half a meter by a half a meter. Any other burning is illegal. The reason that this ban is in place is twofold. First of all, even though we've had a bit of rain, the forests are very, very dry. So we have had a couple of forest fires in British Columbia to date, and an interface fire in the Alberni Valley would be an absolute thing that we would not want at this moment. The other issue around burning is that it severely impacts patients that are highly susceptible to COVID-19. It affects the breathing, and the smoke affects the breathing. So we want to try to keep old guys like me as safe as possible. And so that's the other reason we're not burning. We'll be at least till the end of September before we are allowed to have any open burning other than a campfire. So keep that in mind. And I thank you for all of the people that have called in to get clarification. I know that there was some confusion with regards to the previous ban that was in place because it was more or less a local ban. So this one is province-wide, and please respect it. Thank you very much.